Ice Fiber Override.
I promise you, I will be on point this time. I'm going to comb through the evidence as many times as I have to figure this out. In fact, let me write down some things. So, I guess before we start, anybody in here, name your blind speculations. Vash said he believes it's Himiko. I don't believe it's Himiko. Based on what was going on, I don't believe it's Himiko. They never make it obvious. So, usually they don't make it obvious. Obviously, we already pulled the thing where I was the murderer. So from now on, I'm never going to assume that I'm the murderer. So I can always eliminate myself, which means that we have 12 suspects. 1 out of 12 chances. Not great, but we can do this. So I'll just say this. The people who I think are too obvious to be the murderers are Himiko, Angie, Gonta, and Kokichi. They're the people that they're clearly showing us are like really involved in all of this, but because of that, I don't want to say it's them. For the second time at the Ultimate Academy of Body Discovery announcement sounded out. Those who weren't present at the magic show heard it and came running. Says 10 for me, yes.
What?
So Kaito's still alive.
Well, you know.
What?
Yeah. Huh? Hey! Huh?
Goes Maki right there.
You're so dumb. Do not mock me! Got it.
Gonta, god damn it.
Got it! Please, wait!
What? Like, y'all are terrible people. Like, Gonta, even being gullible, you would think that, hey, maybe I shouldn't throw him into the fucking tank.
Ah!
What happened to the gentleman stuff? The sound was intense. A wall of piranhas and water dyed red with blood rushed out. We watched helplessly as the area flooded with water. After some deliberation, we decided to start cleaning everything up. However, I made sure not to disturb the scene more than necessary. With Kirumi's expertise, we were able to clean up enough to start investigating. See, I didn't want this to happen because I wanted to make sure of something.
Oh,
I gotta check something, y'all. It was something I really wanted to make sure. Hold on. This is not what I was looking for, but it helps. Look at it, y'all. You can see his skull is cracked. So he wasn't killed via the piranhas. He was already dead. He got whacked in the head. He got whacked in the head. So I already know he didn't die from the piranhas. I know that for sure. But it's something else I want to check. This is what I wanted to check. I wanted to check to see if Himiko's clothes were wet. And honestly, you can't tell from this picture. You can't tell from this picture. It doesn't look like her clothes are wet, though, honestly. Kibo looks depressed. He was just used as a battering ram, so I understand why.
however...
He's been reduced such that he can be carried in one hand. How fleeting and fragile life is.
Ew. Oh my. Himiko? Is this...
This wasn't an accident, was it? Does this mean the killing game has started again? Absolutely. Kokichi, save it.
Why?
Save it. You know, I don't got no patience when it comes to my boy. I don't got no patience.
Unacceptable.
Your disingenuous tears mark you as the liar right now.
Did I get caught? Rise and shine or sign.
Father!
All right.
That's nice.
You're Lawrence again. Go, Mono. Who are you again?
The hell you
Monosuke,
saying?
you should at least remember your own kid's name. I feel like Monosuke is going to be the next one to die because he's been getting a lot of screen time.
Hey.
Is she about to throw up?
Ah,
You stupid. Dumbass.
they're so cute.
Who cares?
Shut up, you failure. Oh my god.
Dang it.
Yoo-hoo! Kazatua says so.
Yeah, let's start investigating.
All right. Okay.
Whoa, you bastards. I swear on my soul I'm getting this one right. I swear on my soul.
Pops.
Oh.
Bro, give us the Monokuma file if I get mad, bro. I don't care about all this.
And that's that. Well,
They're so freaking cute.
huh?
I'm satisfied with this.
Hee.
Bro, just give us the Monokuma file, bro. What is with all this nonsense?
So long. Farewell.
What the fuck was the point of that? Y'all didn't do anything. Just wasting my fucking time.
But
Actually,
how'd this happen?
then
I'm not going to investigate.
because
Mikey, you better be doing something in the background or something. Because what? If you're serious, I'm gonna do it for real. I'm finding out who it is. Like, no bullshit.
What was that?
The fuck is that bitch's problem? She's seriously not gonna investigate? I'm thinking that she's doing something in the background because if she seriously doesn't do shit, like for real, you're not gonna do shit.
Incomprehensible. Yes.
Jeez. Always messing around.
Right? Because
You right.
It's pretty obvious who the culprit is. Kokichi, you haven't been right about anything.
Huh?
right?
Ryoma was murdered during a certain little magical girl show, right?
yeah.
We don't know if it was during. So I think we need to be a little more suspicious of that little magical girl. It's not Himiko. It's not Himiko.
But right?
All right.
Hey, degenerate male! You got me. You gotta be kidding me.
You said little magical girl. That's not a flex.
No.
Anyway,
Can you at least tell us the trick behind the underwater escape at?
because
If we know how the trick works, we can try to figure out how the culprit killed.
It's impossible.
That's not possible.
Huh?
Not possible. Why not?
It's
There's no threat
magic.
to the underwater escape because it was my magic. Himiko, I'm about to slap the shit out of you. I'm about to slap the shit out of you. I will punch your ass to the next fucking to the dorms. Stop with this lying shit. Alright? Well, this not the time to be quirky, cute, whatever the fuck you think this is. I don't think you did it, but you acting hella stupid right now. That donkey lipped midget. Himiko, in order for us to find the culprit, it's plain to see we need your help.
Cut it out.
Okay, don't help. We'll figure this shit out. Don't help. I'm not even gonna stress myself over it.
I'm a mage.
Yeah, it's magic. Okay, magic. We gon' Oof, boy.
Seriously? Come on.
Cut it out already!
Tenko, this is not the time to be defending her stupid ass. Someone literally got murdered. You think I give a fuck about her pride? Bruh, Tenko. Oh, ooh, boss. So many fucking.
What?
I'm not bullying her. It's her fault she's being so stubborn. It's fine if you don't want to tell us. I'll find out myself. That's what I'm saying. Like, fuck it. People don't want to help with the case. Fuck it. We'll do it ourselves. I'm the ultimate detective. I should be able to get it out of the mud. Let's get it.
Right?
Stop talking. Let me investigate.
It seems as if
To solve this mystery, we must first learn the trick behind Himiko's underwater escape path.
We must do it.
We have no choice in the matter. He's right. We have no choice. We have no choice but to find the culprit who killed Ryoma. This investigation has saved all of our lives because we're risking our lives in the class trial. Let me investigate. Give me the green light. Give me just one night. Glad I sold my Himiko stocks right when bro. Hindering the entire case because she wants to believe she did this off of Mana. Hey, Shuichi, got a second? I really don't. Can you let me investigate?
Huh?
What's wrong?
I mean,
Before we start the investigation, there's something I gotta tell you. You're my sidekick. I don't have patience for you fuck niggas right now. Stop talking to me. Why do y'all all, everybody gotta have their little gag moment, their little comedic relief moment? Bro, shut the fuck up and let me investigate, okay? All you have to do is shut up. I'm not asking you to help. I'm asking you to shut up and stay away from me, please. Can I do my work? I'm not your fucking psych. I'm not your Robin to whatever the fuck you got going on. Be serious for once in your life.
Huh?
you know,
I'm more of a scientist kind of guy, so I'm not really cut out for investigations. What?
listen up.
But
Don't worry about it. I mean, leave it to me.
huh?
Got it.
Okay.
He didn't give me any new information. You're just talking. Bro, I don't give a fuck about this. Can I investigate? Can I investigate? I was already going to do that before your stupid ass came into the fray. Ryoma, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. We gon' don't worry. We gonna find who did this shit to you. Niggas trying to just talk. I didn't get enough screen time. Okay. The body was discovered in the gym. The cause of death was drowning. His body was consumed by piranhas until only bones remain. Okay, so they say the cause of death was drowning. He got hit in the head. I think he was unconscious and drowned. There's no way he was already in that tank and drowned. No other injuries can be confirmed at this time. And you could see his hands were, he was handcuffed.
Come on, man.
What? There's less written here than before. I got a bad feeling about this. They didn't give us a time, which is going to be important. But I know he did not drown. He did not swim in there and drown. He got hit in the head. The time of death isn't written here.
Remember.
The previous Monokuma file indicated Rantaro's time of death, correct? Because the time of death is important. It's a clue in of itself.
But
the Monokuma file this time doesn't indicate a time of death.
what?
The Monokuma mess up?
No.
No, this was intentional. Monokuma told us that he wouldn't give us any information that would reveal the culprit.
But
Thinking about it that way, it implies that the information would be damning evidence for the culprit. So that means the key to this case is the time of death.
Well done.
There you go. I knew I picked it, bro.
All right.
Kaito is a fuckboy. Just a waste of my fucking time. Why did he talk? Why were you talking at all?
however,
I never would have imagined such a cruel murder happening at such a fun show. Why did the culprit commit such a barbaric act? Did they wish to see us panic?
no.
I don't think that was a sole motivation. There was some other reason for it. And that reason must be related to Himiko's magic soul somehow.
I see.
So, that means the culprit knew of Himiko's trick and made use of it, yes?
If that's true, that Himiko tells someone who thinks the trick is actually magic, they had to have known about the trick beforehand. While I still don't think it's Himiko, so these are the people that were helping. These are the people that helped set up things. It was Himiko, Angie, Kaito, and Kibo helped carry equipment from Himiko's research lab. Kirumi sold the curtains. Apparently, they are the only people to know about this.
Well then.
Since the show was used, we must investigate the trick as well. Kyo murmured almost to herself, then walked to the back of the stage. Is there anything to investigate backstage? Let's follow him. We should investigate the entire area anyways. We follow Kyo backstage. Okay, we have this rope here. What was this used for? I estimate it's roughly 65. Okay.
Huh? But of course.
65 feet stairs. Satsuki on this Kyo. I'm going to figure this out. I'm taking this super serious. There's nothing strange about it from behind, other than the large size. It's a normal tank.
I see.
All sides of the tank seems to be made of a special type of glass. I see no hidden doors. Okay, apparently no hidden doors. Very mysterious. How I wondered did Himiko escape from the tank.
That's right.
Well, if we figured it out easily, it wouldn't be a magic trick.
However,
I believe that if we figured out the route Himiko took, we would discover how Ryoma got in there. That is true. There's a high probability they used the same route. To reveal how Ryoma got into the tank, I need to reveal how Himiko managed to get out of it. Something's definitely off about the staircase. At first glance, there's nothing particularly suspicious about it. There might be some trick to it, but only a magician would know. I feel like it's something behind that staircase. Oh, puddle? Okay. So could there have been something in it? Like, okay.
that's true.
Changing wet clothes.
But
But how would you get from the water tank to the space behind a staircase.
Could it be?
This may be a vital clue for understanding the underwater escape trick. Wet staircase.
Hey, so
Kaito.
Let's talk to Kibo. Because you were the one who helped out with this. In other words, everyone watching the show isn't suspicious. Because he said that, everybody who watched the show is now suspicious. So all the people I named are still very suspicious.
But
Kaito, you didn't attend the show either, did you?
well, that's
No, but I'm still not suspicious. I forgot a promise, so I was just eating breakfast.
of course.
I'm not suspicious.
dear.
I do not understand how that explanation is supposed to convince me. Kibo does have a point. All right, Tenko.
Hey, degenerate male!
Fucking idiot.
How can this be?
Damn. Gonta could have saved him. No, Gonta should have saved him.
What happened?
Gonta, what's wrong? Did he already see him in the water? It's a tank. Then Gonta could have helped Ryoma, but Gonta got scared. Too scared to do anything. Gonta really
idiot.
sorry.
Come on, man.
That's true.
You know,
Gonta, not smart.
dumbass.
You're right. Huh? Remember. Could it be?
I'm saying he had to have known it was already Ryoma in there because he was saying I could have saved him. But how would you know that Ryoma was the one that you had to save? That means Himiko was gone. By the time he looked there, 20 seconds left, Himiko was already gone. She wasn't in the tank anymore at that point.
No.
Go to see no one. Okay, he's seen nobody in the tank. Because he was surprised by something. He didn't see anybody.
But you know,
But when the piranhas were dropped and the curtains open, Ryoma was in the tank, right? Yeah, that's right.
So.
Then when did Ryoma get in there? You didn't see it happen?
Oh, going to
Go to
see.
don't know. Everyone see Ryoma in the tank when piranhas drop in. After that,
Sorry.
Gocha should have watched Tank better.
dumbass. You know,
But this is a problem. Now I'm even more stumped. Even if Himiko disappearing was part of the underwater escape act, how did Ryoma get into the tank? What was part of Himiko's trick? I'm positive that mystery would be an important point of this case. Go into this account. Okay, cool.
Hey! You know.
got it.
How did Miyu escape from Gonta? She's not strong enough to fight him.
Why, you.
Didn't he already tell us what happened to Miyu? Whatever. Well, I suppose you could say that Gonta was tricked into kidnapping us. The first ones to get captured were Kibo, Kyo, Sumugi, Tenko, and I. Himiko and Angie were brought in later. Okay, I said he had to have died like at 8, but he had to have died at night. There's a reason why we were all trapped in there together. We were trapped in there together to set up an alibi for all those people in there. So everybody that was in there at that time was Gonta, myself, Tenko, Himiko, and Kibo. Kokichi was off doing his own thing. Whatever. There has to be a reason why we were set up in there. It's to sell our alibis straight. We're all trapped in that room together. So we all have alibis. So again, I'm taking Himiko off the list. Like, that's not a definite thing, but I just think that boisters it. That will also take Kibo off the list. I also believe, like right now, I believe like Angie would be too obvious. So the people I'm looking at right now are Kaito and Kirumi. Those are the two people I'm looking at right now, based on what I have. Himiko and Angie were brought in later. From the gym, right?
Okay.
Exactly, and Kokichi left the room after around 9 p.m. So they must have been brought in about 5 minutes before that.
If I remember correctly,
We were all forced to participate in Gonta's insect meet and greet. We were freed about an hour into nighttime around 11 p.m.
I see.
So from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., everyone there had an alibi. And then those people without an alibi are me, Kirumi, Maki, and Ryoma. I see what you learned what an alibi is thanks to the previous incident. But what the fuck is this insect meet and greet bullshit?
why?
By the way, Miyu, how were you able to get away from Gonta? It seems like she flashed him. What? Oh, well. I had to use my secret woman weapon, and let's just leave it at that.
Huh?
Secret woman weapon?
Wait.
What's a secret woman weapon? Okay, she's just gonna laugh? Okay. Is she trying to laugh at all?
Come on, man.
Shuichi, let's just leave her be. Listening to her will tire you out.
You're right.
You're probably right. Perhaps it's better to get the truth out of her at the class trial. Okay, is that going to be an important thing? This secret woman? Like, what? All right, Angie, what's going on? We need to ask Angie about the stage.
Angie.
Hey, Angie, I wanted to ask you some questions about the stage. Yep, I was in charge of all the art. I even built and painted the stage.
Then
Do you know anything about Himiko's trick? How it worked, perhaps?
Nope.
No, I don't know the trick. Himiko only said it was magic. I see. I suppose she didn't tell Angie the secret either. By the way, you asked other people to help you with the preparations, right?
Yep.
Yep, we started the prep work yesterday. Lots of people helped out. Like we were moving a heavy tank in the stairs from Himiko's research lab.
Yeah.
Me and Kibo helped with that. The tank had a pulley, but because it was so huge, it was still a lot of work.
Right.
And I asked Kirumi to sew the curtains because I hate sewing.
Thanks.
So
Big
basically,
Tatua.
it's all thanks to Atua that the show was a success. It's all because of us. Was it really a success? By the way, were the piranhas your idea?
Because
On its own, the underwater escape is no different from a normal magic show.
so divine.
I thought it would make the show more exciting and divine if we used piranhas.
Atua has spoken.
That's what Atua told me. So Atua gives you that kind of advice too, does he? And about the piranha tank and the timer, those were from Himiko's lab, correct?
Of course.
According to Piranha Tank's manual, is synced up with the timer. When the timer goes off, the bottom of the Piranha Tank will open automatically. That means most of the equipment came from Himiko's lab.
And then
And right when we finished the prep work and we were about to take a break, going to capture us so we couldn't rehearse at all. Okay, cool.
jeez.
You know,
Yup.
Yeah, you can't enter the gym at nighttime. So we decided to come to the gym today before the morning announcement. Himiko and I were waiting for the gym to open. Oh, I was so relieved the set wasn't intact. So no one could have snuck into the gym before those two got there.
But
Huh?
Atua has spoken.
Huh?
No.
All right, where did the hammer come from, shawty? Chill out. And just starting to sound more and more creepy. Alright. Or actually two. I didn't talk to Kirumi yet. My magic was supposed to make everyone smile.
Himiko!
Everyone is smiling. Tenko, stop enabling this stupid shit.
What are you saying?
Come on, man.
Stop it.
Huh?
I'll protect you!
Tenko, are you Tenko, you can't be serious. Bro, the fact that you're allowing this nonsense.
Jeez.
You have to be the dumbest motherfucker in the game. All right, let's look at the stage. Let's look at the timer. This is a timer that was counted down to escape trick. I didn't realize it. It was also a timer to reveal Ryoma's body. Light panel.
Huh?
What is this?
That is.
It is the control panel for the stage lights. It allows you to raise and lower the baton. Piranha tank. Let's look at it. When I stood on stage and looked up, the piranha tank was directly overhead. It was set up so that the bottom will open when the timer had reached 0. The bottom is open now and the tank is empty. It doesn't look as though it has a lid. I can see the ceiling straight through. Wait. The bottom is open now and the tank is empty. It doesn't look as though it has a lid. I can see the ceiling straight through. And only the front side is glass. The other sides are made of wood. So the piranha tank had no lid and only the front was made of glass.
Hey, so... Got it.
I wonder how they hung it from there.
No.
It was a heavy tank full of water and piranhas. It couldn't have been easy to lift.
That is.
It seems this is where the lightning baton for the gym was attached. Lightning baton. Kirumi. The control panel on the side of the stage allows you to raise and lower the baton. It seems they lowered the baton, attached the piranha tank to it, and then raised it again.
That is correct.
Close curtain. There's a curtain covering it, but I believe there's a window on the other side.
What's the matter?
Okay.
Ah. Yeah.
Higher than the piranha tank. That's right. There's a ladder next to the stage. I'll go get it. Carrying the ladder that was set up beside the stage over his shoulder.
Hey, so...
But you know, shouldn't the side can't be the... Bruh, shut up. Please, please.
Thank you.
After setting up the ladder on top of the stage, I climbed up the rungs.
You can just barely reach the window with this. And if you open the curtain... Oh, the window is open.
If the window's open, does that mean the culprit used it?
The culprit may have gone in and out through this window.
So what's on the other side of the window?
I can't see much. But I think it's the pool.
A pool, huh? I heard we had one here somewhere. All right, let's check it out later. The culprit probably went through there.
I doubt.
Oh, wait. What is this?
What's up?
Nothing. It just looks like marks on the window frame.
Like rope marks? The window frame has distinct abrasions. Proud scratched by something. Rope. Okay.
Hey!
But if that works how it's working on how I think it's working, either that was used to like pull up Himiko, or that was used to like drop in Ryoma.
Okay.
Jeez.
Okay.
Did we investigate that?
Come on, man.
Wait, look at that glass in the middle of it. Look at the middle.
But
That's right.
okay.
It was a lot to clean up, but at least we can investigate the tank now. There might be a clue around here. I should take a closer look.
Got it.
Yeah, you're right. Let's look at the handcuffs. Small scratches on them. The cuffs appear to be stainless steel, so not too hard to scratch. They must have been scraping against something hard or sharp.
Huh?
What are these handcuffs? Were they in the tank? I never seen handcuffs from the warehouse. Where did they come from? That's true. They weren't any. There weren't any in the warehouse. Where did they come from? They weren't in the warehouse. Another place that might have handcuffs is. Could it be he's a prisoner? I mean, yeah, we know what happened with Ryuma. Ryuma's lab wasn't just for the ultimate tennis pro, but also for the ultimate prisoner. So perhaps some element of that was in his lab as well. Let's look at this bucket.
Amen.
Come on, man.
But.
Those piranhas sure were miraculous mystery. Maybe a tool was behind those videos too.
Huh?
Yeah, what are you talking about? I noticed her right as the show started.
What a surprise!
I feel like there are more piranhas today than yesterday than we were preparing.
No.
More piranhas.
Huh?
What, did they multiply overnight? There's no way they could reproduce that fast.
But.
But compared to yesterday, the piranhas look super cramped into that in that tank. So was Ryuma already in there? But it doesn't explain why they wouldn't have. With the piranhas, yeah, but it doesn't explain why the piranhas didn't kill him. She's saying the piranhas were more cramped in there. So it had to be something in the water more than just either, because there being more piranhas doesn't really make sense to me. They look more cramped together.
Dear.
The water was so murky, so I couldn't tell how many more piranhas there were.
Oh my!
But anyways, it was super cramped.
What a surprise!
Okay. More piranhas than yesterday. That might be something to that. How about this? We have the tank. We have the piranhas on one side of the tank. There is some wood or something blocking it. The piranhas are on the side. But you still have Ryuma in the tank, just separated by something. So they're all still in one tank, just one separated like that. It drops, they both drop in there with them. That's why the piranhas would look more cramped inside that tank. But Ryuma could still be in it without being affected. That's what I'm thinking so far. Okay. Glass. The fragments of the broken glass water tank have been piled up. There are so many tiny pieces. Goten and Tenko certainly didn't hold back when they threw Kibo at the glass. Okay. That didn't tell me nothing. Curtain. Is there anything suspicious about the curtain? It's been bothering me. What was that curtain for?
That's...
It was in order to hide the water tank. When Himiko was performing her escape, it was closed to prevent us from seeing. Some kind of clue. I don't believe so. I don't see anything suspicious about it. This one is making me think. There's a square pane of glass at the bottom of the water tank. It doesn't look like a broken piece. The other fragments are far more random than this. It's nearly impossible for the broken water tank to produce such a perfect square of glass. Then what exactly is this pane? Can we not just lift this up?
Okay. Remember.
Damn.
Well.
Jeez.
I guess like the consolation of that, he was already dead.
No.
Huh?
I'm positive that Ryoma wanted to join us. That's why he needed a reason to live, so that he could have the same feelings we do, so that he could have that reason to keep going, to fight alongside us. And he was a real idiot. Who cares if you don't have a reason to live? Can't your reason for living be something simple like good food or your friends?
Damn.
I mean, he was trying to find a reason to live, Kaito. I don't understand what's your issue. He didn't give up on life. Ryoma's belongings are all gathered together. His clothes, his monopad, the key to his room. That's it. If we use this key, we can investigate Ryoma's room. What's in the room to investigate?
Remember.
The motive video. We should find out whose video Ryoma had. Do you think Ryoma was killed because of that video?
No.
I can't say for certain, but we should check just in case. Although we might have had my video. If that were the case, I might be a suspect. Well, no point thinking about that now. Okay.
No.
Come on, man.
That's...
Bro, why is Kaito tagging along with me, bro? You making me think that you did it.
That's true.
After that, I want to go to Ryoma's room and find out which motive video he had. Then I want to investigate the Ultimate Tennis Pro's lab. I've deduced that the handcuffs were found in the water tank probably came from there. Is that everything? Last of all, to the Ultimate Magician's lab, I want to know more about Himiko's trick. If we go there, I'm sure there'll be some kind of clue. So we gotta go, so we still got a lot to do then, huh? Good luck, Shuichi. After all, it's gonna be you doing all the heavy lifting here.
You're right.
Don't screw around.
Yes, you're useless, bro. Stop, like, leave me alone, please. I want to investigate this by myself. I'm still very suspicious of the people that I talked about. First, let's go to Himiko's lab. The people that helped out with this, because they had to have known the trick. If Ryoma was in the tank like I suspected, they had to have known the trick. So they helped set something up. So this is Himiko's research lab. What were we going to investigate again? The trick that Himiko used in her magic show, I need to figure out how it worked.
You know.
Well, you say that, but what if it was real magic with no tricks or mechanisms? Then we're fucked, Kaito. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? If she used real magic, then there's nothing I can do.
That's...
Bro, please, I don't want to talk to Kokichi. I just want to solve this by myself. Let me talk to Tsumugi first. What are you doing there, Tsumugi? Well, I'm investigating. I know I'm playing, but it's plain to see I'm investigating. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, so
No,
ugh,
but
Oh, she's keeping an eye on him. Okay, that's you helping more. You helping out more than Kaito. I'll tell you that much.
Shuichi. Okay. Hey.
You snuck into our rooms to steal our motor videos, right? But is that all you were doing? You came back pretty late.
I see.
I see. You want to know my alibi for nighttime yesterday. That's a good question to ask. The gym is off limits during nighttime, so Ryoma was probably killed before or after. Which makes nighttime yesterday so suspicious since everyone was doing their own thing.
Hey!
What were you doing then? It'd be easier if I just explained step by step, but I mean, what happened while I was out last night? After you regained consciousness, Shuichi, Gonta brought Himiko and Angie. That was about 5 minutes before 9 p.m. Right after that, I left Gonta's lab and headed toward the dorms. I thought I'd be back in an hour, the start of nighttime, but something happened.
Huh?
Something happened. Right when I got to the entrance hall, Kirumi spotted me. That was right after I left Gonta's lab, so it was right around 9 p.m. She started throwing questions at me left and right, asking if I was up to no good. Then she started criticizing my behavior and lecturing me on my manners and relationships. Can you believe that? I mean, who does she think she is? My mom or something?
If I remember correctly.
Did you ask Kirumi to be your mom earlier?
So mean.
She just kept talking and finally let me go at 10 p.m. when nighttime rolled. I don't know about that story. It's Kokichi, so I don't know about this story.
Huh?
She talked to you for a whole hour. Kirumi's not even a talkative type. Well, only the first half hour was a lecture. Then we played tag. Okay.
Please wait. That is.
So that means.
I tried my best, but in the end, she caught me a little before 10 p.m.
I'm disappointed.
Then she started lecturing me again and let me go when nighttime started.
So...
Do your alibi still hold up even when she was chasing you around?
Maybe.
We ran into each other a bunch of times, so yeah, they should hold up. Then from 9 p.m. until nighttime, both Kokichi and Kirumi have alibis. That doesn't sound like an alibi to me. We were fucking playing tag? After Kirumi let me go, I finally went to the dorms and collected everyone's videos. But by the time I returned to Gonta's lab, it was already 11 p.m. Then from 10 to 11, he doesn't have an alibi.
Huh?
I saw a half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in her underwear. Okay, that was probably me. That's probably the truth. It was too dark for me to make out who it was, but I saw her walk around for a bit. I wonder who it was. The girl in the underwear. What the hell is he talking about? Talking about Miyu. Okay, that seems like the truth. By the way, you didn't get captured by Gonta yesterday, did you, Kaito? Where were you and what were you doing? I was running around the whole time. I hid in the bathrooms, bedrooms, all over the school. I see. Huh. Oh, I didn't see that water tank. Alright.
So...
Then...
Encouraged, I began walking around the tank. I was looking for anything that could be a switch or a mechanism. What's this? There was a segment of the tank near the top that opens up, but why open up there? Perhaps it isn't random. This segment had to open up here. Okay, so it looks like we figured out how Himiko got out of the tank. Because the curtain was covering up that part. She got out from what would be her left side. You could see why there would be water by the stairs. So yeah, it's way more simpler than I thought. But I think knowing this will tell us that for sure the same way Himiko got out of it is not the same way Ryoma got in it.
But you know...
Huh?
Oh.
Idiot.
I see.
Yeah.
You're so dumb.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Your idealistic dreams won't help the situation.
What?
Who you calling stupid? Okay, I'm pretty sure I got everything. Is Maki still guarding her room? Like, is Maki dead ass not helping? If she goes to the trial and she doesn't come with anything, like...
Hey.
So what?
You're the detective, not me, or do you think you can't solve the case on your own? That's completely different. That's pretty harsh, but my sidekick is working his ass off.
Got it.
Hey,
Shouldn't it be the other way around? The dumb one should be the sidekick.
So,
I'm more the scientist type of guy, so this stuff really isn't my thing.
well,
Wouldn't being a scientist be helpful for an investigation?
no.
More importantly, why have you been here the whole time? Is there a reason?
like I'd know.
Why do you care?
No.
Because it's been bothering me. You've been in here ever since this room opened up. Almost as if you're keeping watch, making sure no one else enters.
I don't understand.
Is this an interrogation?
No.
No. That's not what I'm trying to do. I just want you to talk to me, Maki. And this has nothing to do with the case. Please tell me so.
Hey.
It's true that you don't have to help us if you don't want to.
Is that all right?
But you should at least cooperate with our investigation. Because all our lives are on the line.
Is that so?
Even if I did cooperate, I wouldn't be any help. Mostly because I've been here for the last several days. I've only gone back to my my dorm at night to shower, including last night.
Hey.
Then can I ask you this? Did you see Gonta at all last night? Gonta was searching the grounds last night, trying to capture all of us.
Why?
How were you able to avoid being caught?
I see.
Gonta did stop by, but I managed to chase him off somehow. All I did was tell him, if you lay a hand... Oh, damn. Okay. We got flashes of life from Maki. Fuck. If you lay a hand on me, you'll choke to death on your own tongue. That's all. So Gonta got scared off by that. Well, I guess he would hold back against the girl. As I listened to Maki's testimony, a question grew in my mind. Why did Maki not want to leave so badly? What reason did she have for that?
Hey,
Are we done here? You're wasting my time talking to me. I don't know anything. Okay, I'm done here. Huh? You are?
That's right.
Or her alibi is a little shaky, but I don't think she killed Ryoma. That's what my instincts are telling me.
Hey, so
But if you remember anything, be sure to tell us. Okay, she's going to be whatever information she has is going to be really helpful for the case, but I don't know what it is.
I believe in you.
Maki alone. Okay, why are you here, Kirumi? You bringing food to her or something? What are you doing here, Kirumi?
do you agree?
We all agreed to investigate with at least one other person present, yes? As she spoke, she glanced toward Maki. So you're staying with Maki.
Got it.
That's good thinking. Hey, once we're done with the trial, can I get a massage?
May I?
But of course, since you're here, Shuichi, may I ask you a question? The time of death was not provided, so I am questioning everyone in order to determine it.
What do you think?
When was the last time you saw Ryoma alive? I don't know. It was right before nighttime hit. The last time I saw him was when we got separated, when we saw Gonta. That was the last time we saw him, because I got knocked out. That's the last time we saw him. Right before I was kidnapped by Gonta yesterday around 6 in the evening.
So
The last time I saw him was way before then. I didn't see him at all yesterday, actually. Then you're fine, Kaito. What's important is the last time someone witnessed him alive.
Hey.
The last time someone witnessed Ryoma alive.
That is correct.
Gonta was the last one to see him alive at around 8 p.m. yesterday. Ryoma managed to avoid being captured by him using his Shukuchi method. So Ryoma was still running around after I got captured.
Yes, of
Furthermore,
course.
30 minutes earlier, Miyu saw Ryoma as she was fleeing for Gonta. In that case, Gonta's testimony is highly credible.
Yes.
We at least know that Ryoma was alive yesterday until around 8 p.m. Put that on something, Okirumi. I don't know what feels off about it.
What's the matter?
No.
Said if oh, the tenant. Okay, so that's one thing. But why is that important? Okay, so he has a prison-style bathroom, shower room. Handcuffs are stolen.
Hey, so...
Okay.
Ugh.
Scratches all around here. Fill it up with a lot of water.
So...
These scratch marks are clearly not natural. They must have been made by some kind of metal. That is interesting. Scratch sink. Oh, I don't understand where the scratches come from. It's always like one piece of evidence I just cannot explain.
Because... Remember...
It's just the closed window.
Just as I suspected.
So I was wrong. It was his room that was overseeing the pool area.
The window you can see from the pool is the window to Ryoma's lab.
I didn't think it would be like that though. I think you could jump right into the pool from here.
You're right,
Yeah, you could swim at any time other than nighttime.
but
It says that in the school rules and the rules in the pool area as well.
huh?
Hey, so...
Okay, there's scratches here too. So they had to. I think these scratches are coming from rope, but it said that it's probably metal or something. I don't know.
Okay.
So there was definitely rope from one window to the other.
Shuichi!
Huh?
Got it.
So maybe the scratches from the cuffs were also rope as well. Together with the fact that this is Ryoma's own lab, there are too many points of concern to be mere coincidence. It must be important evidence.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, so... Whoa!
The fuck?
Hold up.
That's...
Okay, this cable.
Ah.
The tennis net. So this is probably the causes of the scratches.
Got it.
Okay.
Huh?
Hey,
What's bothering me is the fact that Ryoma died from drowning. Because I initially thought that it was like the pool. It could be the sink. Like they literally like just dunked him in a sink and killed him that way. That's what really bothering me, because it seems like his body was carried from his lab all the way to the gymnasium. But for that to work, he would have had to have died in his lab. I want to measure how long the... Okay, it's about 50 feet long. What? I was in the tennis club till middle school, so I know how long the cable is.
That's right.
That's why it pissed me off so much that Ryoma was acting like that.
hey.
I never met him, but I heard a lot about him.
You know,
I mean, these days there was no one who's played tennis that hasn't heard of him. He was a tennis legend since middle school. He was like a hero to every tennis kid.
jeez.
And then once I finally got to meet him, he became a coward. That pissed me off so much I ended up being too hard on him.
Damn.
But regretting that now won't help. There's nothing I can do.
So,
I'm not entirely sure yet.
No.
This could be a red herring, but we're going to see it through. We still haven't found how his skull was cracked. I don't know if that's going to not be an important thing, because they haven't made any mention to his skull being fucking cracked. Nobody has said anything about that. It's either Kaito or Kurumi for me, but I got to get more evidence to say it's one or the other, and I don't have that yet. Okay, we see something in the pool, like a floaty or something. There's an inner tube floating in the pool. It looks like a big sturdy rubber one.
I see.
Rise and shine, or sign.
Is all that remains of a once powerful nation.
Ah,
Right
I'll
now,
do it.
you're on the threshold.
You stupid.
Adventure showtime.
Dumbass! Can't we all get along?
What?
Jesus.
So long, farewell!
Y'all literally don't do anything. I wasn't paying attention to what they said. The inner tube probably isn't related to the case. I doubt that. Isn't related to the case if we're just playing around. And why is there rope tied to it? What could that be for? That is intriguing. Bits of fabric. Is that coming from his clothes?
Jeez. You know,
Okay.
Okay. Yo, Kaito, shut up. That's the window we investigated from on top of the stage in the gym. I mean, it's pretty high up. You wouldn't be able to reach it with just a ladder, but you would with a rope. I agree, the ladder only barely reached the window, and it was on stage. If that's the case, then it might have been hard for someone to have gone through here.
Okay.
Yeah, you might be right. No jumping into the pool, especially at nighttime.
Whoa!
Yeah, yeah. No, no, no.
But the pool is off limits at nighttime. See, no swimming at nighttime.
That's
That would be a violation, right? If anyone violates a school regulation, a campus-wide siren will blare. And then that person will be ripped apart by the exiles.
What?
Oh, yeah.
But so far, the siren hasn't gone on, so no one's needed to be ripped apart yet. Since that's the case, can we assume no one was in the gym or pool at nighttime?
Oh, yeah.
Well, at the very least, no one alive. Interesting. But let's just state what he said as fact, that nobody was here. So it happened from inside there. So let's check the storage room door. Imagine being there and knowing Kuma is only halfway snitching on you. There's the pool's equipment shed. I'll take a look inside just in case. Huh? Is that an electric air pump? I see you could easily fill a large inner tube with this. There doesn't seem to be anything else worth inspecting. That's really it?
Hey, so
but
The inner tube is still bothering me. I don't know what it tells us, but I feel like it's related to this case.
no. So
no. Remember,
but you know. Oh. You know. All right.
you're right.
That did not help me. That didn't help me at all. Fuck. I felt so confident in the beginning, but like now I'm like I don't even know.
So
At least you felt confident. I feel I'll try to piece things together before we do anything in the trial, but the evidence so far is the recent evidence isn't helping me. I don't see it sitting out anywhere. Maybe put it on a bookcase.
You're right.
huh?
Hey, remember,
There's no reason the culprit would leave behind that kind of incriminating evidence.
Ah.
That's true.
okay.
And the video is not in the room, which means so it's just like we thought. That video was a motive.
Okay.
That's the best explanation I can think of.
That's my sidekick. Shuichi.
No.
So I mean,
Maybe we should have watched those motive videos after all. Okay.
nah,
They show the most important people to us, right?
that's right.
So maybe we should have watched them. Nah, I'm keeping my shit in the tuck.
I mean,
At the time, I agreed with Kibo, but after thinking about it, I changed my mind. And if we were worried about watching them alone, we could have watched them together. Watched them together. Yeah, we should have gathered together and watched all the videos, shared everybody's motives. Even if something you can't bear by yourself, it'd be possible with everyone.
yeah.
That's what cooperation is, right?
Ah,
That's what Kokichi was trying to do.
hey,
Kokichi was trying to get us to participate in a motive video viewing party of sorts. That's why he forced us into the same room. Do you think that was his way of cooperating? Do you think the same way? If that's what he wanted, he could have just asked us.
Jeez.
That's what a normal person would have done, but the thing is, he's not normal.
That's right.
Maybe he did want us to cooperate, but there's no way to know for sure. He'll never tell us. He never tell us. That's true. It's impossible to know what Kokichi is thinking. But I suppose he could have been acting in our favor for once. So I think that's it.
Already tired of it?
Yeah, I don't know what that I don't know what this evidence is supposed to be. I don't know if that's supposed to be from someone's clothes or from Ryuma himself. So let's just look at the people that I'm suspicious of. So Kaito might not have it, but the inside of his jacket could be it. And then Kirumi definitely has it.
Investigating? Oh, you've been tired of it for a while now?
Maybe the fabric could come from like pulling on a rope or something. My whole thing with this is they had to have known that setup. For Ryuma to be in that tank, they had to have known that setup. They had to know the setup. So I can't get off those 5 people that set everything into motion. So from that, the only people that didn't have alibis out of those 5 are Kaito and Kirumi. So I still got to go back to that. And if we're going by the black fabric, then I would have to say it's Kirumi. But I don't really that's the thing. Kaito has a lot of things against him, and Kirumi doesn't really have too much against her. But that black fabric thing is going to be like some damning evidence, I feel. And whenever they make things a little too overwhelming for one person, you probably don't want to go with them. If I had to guess one of them, I don't know.
Well, that's how it goes. Investigations aren't all that fun, you see. But it's a necessary step before we can move on to the main event. Kind of like searching the internet for that perfect porno video.
Okay. You're in a little too close. I wonder what Maki would have for us. What information she would have.
In fact, some people think the search is the best part. Weird, huh? Anyway, the class trial is starting soon. Please gather at the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard. See you later!
Shuichi!
Okay.
Dumbass. Don't worry about it.
Why?
Idiot.
Huh?
Listen up. I believe in you.
Oh, man.
Shuichi! Let's do it.
Yeah, that's right.
Keep your chin up.
That's it.
Don't worry about it.
Y'all, that might be the end of the stream. I can't lie. That might be the end of the stream. We didn't save up to that point. We did not save up to that point. That might be the end of the stream. This Switch is ass. We didn't save because I remember when I was complaining about it. We had 6 hours of it. and I'm on the new stream, so there's like at least like 4 hours of content that I didn't have on there. Like I'll see exactly where it is, but I'm pretty sure we'd even get the murder in that save time. You way calmer than you need to be. There's nothing I can do. So I'm pretty sure we didn't save at a good spot. So what I'll do is I'll get to that same point again, and then I'll start. Cause watch this. I bet you Ryuma's still alive. Ryuma's still alive. So what I'll do is I'll get to where I was at like right before the trial. I'll probably save like what I gotta start doing now is like saving every hour. Maybe, you know, stream can remind me. I get to the same point because now we just have to worry about the trial.
Who's God now? Don't know either way I bow down. Showing reverence to whoever has the crown.
Before I get into the actual trial, I want to tell you guys or like go over who I think it is because I actually have my thoughts solidified. So, off rip, the person I think did it is Kirumi. And I'm going to try to piece things together. As I said, the 5 people who are involved in the magic trick who either grabbed the glass or helped do something with it were Himiko, Angie, Kibo, Kaito, Kirumi. I eliminated Himiko, Angie, and Kibo because the time and frame that I believe that this happened was at night, or not at night, but after 8 p.m. I think the time frame of the murder was between 9 and 10 p.m. and I'll tell you why. But I eliminated Himiko, Angie, and Kibo because they were in the same room with us when Gonta was going crazy, you know, when we had the insect meet and greet. Okay, we were all locked in there. Yo, Page Blue, appreciate the subscription. Oh, double audio, my bad. Appreciate that, Chibi. They were all locked in the room with us up until 11 p.m. and then I assume everybody went into the dorms. So the reason I think it happened in the times between 9 and 10, you cannot go into the gym at night, which is 10 p.m. Nobody can go in the gym. It's forbidden. You can't. Angie testifies that when her and Himiko went into the gym in the morning and they got there before the morning announcement, nobody was there. It could be that somebody got in there and did what they had to do and left before they got there. But let's assume that Angie is telling the truth and what she said is okay. That means that the murder and where Ryoma ended up, which I believe is a tank, had to happen in that time frame. 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. The reason why it's 9 p.m. is because if you look at this piece of evidence, which is the insect meet and greet, Angie testifies that she was done with the preparation of setting up the magic trick before Gonta got right as Gonta got them. She finished it. She got captured by Gonta at 8:55. That means from the time frame of 8:55 to 10 p.m., the gym was vacant, allegedly. The only thing that conflicts with Kirumi possibly doing this at this time frame is Kokichi's account, in which he says he played tag with Kirumi up until 10 p.m., which is Kokichi saying this. I don't trust his account. But if assuming he's lying about that specific thing, 9 to 10, an entire hour, you can definitely kill somebody and set the body up in that time frame. You can do that. So the other piece of evidence, if the cuz pad is supposed to be the motive in this murder, that means that whoever murdered someone seen their pad at some point in time. It is possible. There's two things that are possible. It is possible that Kokichi got the cuz pad, saw it was Kirumi's, and showed it to Kirumi. That's one possibility, but I don't think that's the possibility. The other possibility, I don't know if I took the screenshot. This moment happens in the aftermath of us getting our cuz pad and us knowing the motives and everything. We all meet in the dining hall. Maki locks herself in a room basically and tells who? Kirumi to bring her food to her. Then Ryoma asks Kirumi, "Can you clean my room later?" If the cuz pad stayed in the room, which based on Kokichi stealing them, they did stay in the room, that means Kirumi had the opportunity to possibly see Ryoma's cuz pad, and if it was hers, she would have a motive to kill somebody. Now, that doesn't mean that she would have the motive to kill necessarily Ryoma, but I mean, it is what it is. Oh, the black piece of fabric, which that could be for anybody, but I mean, she does wear black. Well, it can't be for anybody, but it can go for a lot of characters, but specifically her, she wears black. So as to how she did it, I have no fucking clue. The way it seems is that she had like the tennis rope and possibly the other rope, like she like made like almost like, I don't want to call it a zip line, but I guess she wrapped it on one end of Ryoma's room and wrapped it to the other end of the gymnasium. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure how the whole thing went. But for what I think for sure, what I'm 100% sure of is that Ryoma was in that tank. He was in the piranha tank, and he was probably separated because people are going to ask, like, well, if he was in the tank with the piranhas, how did he die? This is why. The square glass pane. He was separated within the tank with this pane. That's why you could have his small, he's very small, a small body of him and the piranhas here. That's why the piranhas are pushed up more, and that's why Angie believes that there were more piranhas in there, because it's more dense. I think Ryoma was drowned in his lab in this sink. I think that's it. Ellie said, "I'll be sad if it's her, just because like Peko, I barely got to know her. I'll be sad just because I actually like Kirumi. And if she is the Blacken, while I would be sad to be wrong, because I want to be right, I wouldn't be that mad if she wasn't a Blacken, just because I want to see more from her and I like her. If she is the Blacken, that would mean they took out 3 of my top 4 characters in 2 chapters. 3 of my fucking top 4. Kaede, Kirumi, Ryoma. And then at that point, I'm going to have only Angie left. And then probably she's going to die in chapter 3. Yeah, you know chapter 3 is going to be a double murder. So double the chance of killing the favorite for me. But that's how it is. I guess if my favorite characters are going to die, I'll take the consolation prize of being right. Whatever. No Rantaro love? No. I don't know what you want me to do. You and Tenko are going to have 3. Please stop. Please don't manifest Tenko surviving. If you haven't played this,
Everyone,
make your guesses now. Who do you believe it to be?
What?
And I also don't know what's the significance of Miyu being like half naked. I don't know what that's going to lead to. I don't know if that's going to be a gag thing or it's going to actually be a big plot point. I have no clue. We got nothing to worry about, right, assholes? We'll figure out the culprit, won't we?
Don't worry.
Of course, we don't need to worry. The top suspect is super obvious this time. See, I think Kokichi believes it's Kaito.
Hey.
Right, Himiko? Do you for real think it's Himiko? Kokichi, you can't be wrong again. And remember, I'm not reading her dialogue. What if it's Shuichi? If it's Shuichi, then I'm just quitting the game. I'm uninstalling this shit. I'm not switching characters again.
Wait.
It's not even Aikido anymore, is it?
Either way.
This matter will be discussed in due time. You should save your arguments until then.
That's right.
Yeah, let's put an end to this at the class trial.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right. Kimurumi, why the fuck did you do this?
Do you agree?
Okay. Maki, why the fuck you didn't help? You didn't do anything. We know you don't know anything. You didn't fucking you didn't get out of your room. Acting like motherfucking Boo Radley. If you think a child caregiver can help solve a murder case, then we're all... Bitch, do you think that we're all... okay, I know I'm a detective. Do you think all these other niggas are detectives? All you need to do is be smart. Are you a dummy, Maki? Fuck. I'm mad because my brother said I was going to like her. Where is it? I don't see it.
Say.
This murder was also triggered by Monokuma's motive, was it not? Which means there is a reason the culprit was desperate to live, yes? And Ryoma, who became the victim, had no reason to live, correct?
What are you implying?
If so...
To kill because you have a reason to live. To die because you have no reason to live. Which I wonder is correct.
Jeez.
You're thinking too hard about it. Living things just gotta live. Anyway, no matter what happens to us, we gotta live.
Right?
Yeah, you don't need a reason to live. That's just the icing on the cake. A reason to live. Oh.
Listen up.
Shuichi, before we head over there, let me give you some info. I forgot about how much you pissed me off. If you want to give up, wait until after you've done everything you possibly can.
Of course.
Wait, no, that's still no good. Okay, I won't forgive you if you give up. You got it?
Okay.
Yeah, I got it, Kaito. He's right, I can't give up. I made a promise to Kaede. Yeah, I made a promise to Kaede. I don't give a fuck about you, bro. You trying to take niggas credit. Erasing the name at the top and putting your shit on there. You ain't Kaede, nigga. Hey, detective dumbass. You pinpointed a possible culprit, right? I got about 2. I got you. Angie, always good vibes. We have nothing to worry about. Atua sees all. His divine deduction will solve this mystery right away. True. Going to not want to suspect friends. I feel you, going to. Uh-oh.
All right.
This case will be so easy, especially with how obvious the top suspect is. You better be right. If you come to that trial and you accuse Hibiko, I'm on your ass, Kokichi. Because you're not right.
Oh?
Huh? How'd you know? Actually, why don't we focus on the class trial and save that conversation for later? This is turning out to be not so boring after all. Okay, Samugi, what's good? Any anime references? What you watching this season?
Certainly.
Himiko's so suspicious. She's got to be a red herring, right? Oh, she thinking. But I don't even know where to start unraveling the truth. I should have played more point and click adventure games. All right, that's everybody. Let's get it. Well, it's not everybody, but it's everybody that matters. Kokichi legit is discount Nagito. He's less annoying. I would even say he's like Nagito. Nagito, I think people, I feel like he gets mischaracterized. His idea, he just has a twisted sense of hope. Kokichi legit is just a troll. The door appeared before us with pomp, as if sending heroes off to the war. After a pause, we all stepped toward the door. We were silent. All I could hear was our unsteady breathing. Nagito definitely believes what he says. Yeah. Just as we passed through the door, it started up again. Normally, I wouldn't mind the shaking, but I'm feeling especially sensitive to it now. Each of us felt that trembling through our entire bodies as we sank further still. Without sure footing, I'm positive I would have fallen as well. My breathing was becoming more ragged. My heart pounded harder and harder. Just when I thought I would pass out from the nerves, the elevator came to a stop. But this wasn't the end. No. It was only just the beginning.
Life is just death, taking its time. Who gon' take it from my hand? Was lonely before friends. I'm holding my own hand and taking these bad shots, just hoping they go in. Everything folds in.